Good morning. Welcome to our 45 to 50 minute yoga class. We're just gonna spend the morning trying to warm up and loosen the body and go with the flow. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position and gently begin to turn your attention inward. Closing your eyes if you feel comfortable, or finding a soft gaze at the top of your mat. Gently resting your attention either on your heart or on your breath. Beginning to tune in to your inner yoga teacher. Finding length in the spine. Creating a slight constriction in the back of your throat to find your Ujjayi breath. So when you breathe, it's almost like the sounds of the waves of the ocean. We'll use this breath as an anchor throughout our class. Whenever you start to feel far away from the practice or distracted, or a posture or a flow is difficult, come to your Ujjayi breath. And on your own time, start to find some movement. You could begin with gentle twisting. You could begin in the chest. Starting to warm up the spine. And start to begin to take some twists. Finding length and extending on an inhale and twisting to the other side on an exhale. Inhaling to center, finding length in the spine. Exhaling, bringing opposite hand to knee. And inhaling to center, find length. And exhale, opposite hand to knee. And inhale to center. Next, take your left hand, walk it out past your knee. And bring your right hand up above your head. Finding a nice, gentle side bend. And because it's the beginning of the class, take whatever side bend is appropriate for you at this time. You can play with bending and straightening one or both arms. You can point your head towards the ceiling or towards the floor. Taking this time to do what you need for your body. And inhale, we'll come to center. Bring your right hand to the floor and allow your left hand to float. Grounding your left sit bone. And inhale to center. Find your way to all fours. For some cat-cows. On an inhale, open your chest, allow your belly to ascend towards the floor. And exhale, press into your palms, round your upper spine. Cat. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine, press into those hands. And begin to take this on your own rhythm. And begin to add some non-linear movements to your cat-cow. Circling your hips. And circling the other way. Still following through with the cat-cow movement if you can, or as much as you can. And beginning to introduce some figure eights. Taking some time to warm up the wrists and the hips. And the opposite direction. Focusing on that Ujjayi breath. And then we'll come to stillness in our cat-cow. Bring your weight, or bring your left palm a little bit closer to the center of your mat. Inhale your right arm up, twisting, and exhale, thread your right arm in between your body and your left arm for a gentle twist, bringing your head to the mat. Then you can move around to find some comfort here. Press into your left palm, bringing your body back out, inhaling that right arm back up into that open twist, and placing it down on your mat. The other side. Bring your right hand a little more towards the center of your mat. Press into that right palm. Inhale your left hand up, and exhale. Thread the needle. This is a great way to open up your thoracic spine, your upper back. And press into that right palm. Inhale your left hand up and gently place it down. Tuck the toes. Walk your hands a little bit forward. Exhale, press into downward facing dog. This is the first downward facing dog of the day. So take whatever downward dog is right for you. Maybe walking the legs out or finding stillness. I also like to start the day with a wide-legged downward facing dog. So that is an option that's also available to you. Still focusing on pressing through those hands and sending those hips up and back. Bring your feet to the edge of your mat. Taking a wide-legged downward facing dog. Slightly bend into your knees and begin to walk your hands back. Keep that bend in the knees and fold. Inhale, bend into your right knee. Allow your left arm to float up and open into a twist. Exhale, fold. Inhale, other side, bend into that left knee. Right arm floats up. Exhale to the center. Inhale, left arm floats. Exhale. Inhale, right arm floats. Exhale. Inhale, find length in the spine, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, begin to walk your palms out to a plank. You can keep your feet wide or bring them together. Exhale, lower your knees to the floor. Roll over your hips and your thighs. Inhale, baby cobra, pressing into the tops of the feet, opening up the chest. Exhale to the floor. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, come to your toes. Exhale, step or walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift, find length in the spine. You may need to find a bend in the knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to standing with a straight back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands down, out and up. Exhale, swan dive, flat back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale, find length in the spine, open the chest. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Nice, beautiful. Exhale, left foot steps back. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, plank. Bring your knees to the floor and lower yourself all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Float the palms this time, really pulling back with your elbows. Exhale, down. Inhale, the tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, come to your toes. Exhale, step or walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale with a straight spine, come to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, bring your hands down, out and up. Exhale, swan dive, straight spine all the way to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Now if you're having a little trouble finding length in the spine, you can also always bring your palms to your knees. Nice. Or Alex, why don't you try your block? That might be nice too. Here, jump over. Beautiful. Yeah, how does that feel? Can you get a little more straightness in your spine? Yes. Nice, that's what we're going for. Ooh, where were we? I think right foot steps back. All right, right foot steps back. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, plank. Bring your knees to the floor and lower yourself all the way down. Inhale, press the tops of your feet into the floor, baby cobra. We'll take a couple breaths here. Really beginning to open up the chest, warm up the back body. Nice. Beautiful. Can you press the tops of your feet into the floor? And exhale, fold. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, come to your toes. Exhale, step or walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift, find that straight spine that we were talking about before. Beautiful. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to heart center. And let's take a moment here in Tadasana. Coming back to your Ujjayi breath. Pressing evenly through all four corners of the feet. Extending upward through the spine. Allowing your shoulders to relax back and downward. Bringing the hips into a neutral position. Contracting your quads so as to pull your knees upwards. And just notice how it feels. Don't add a label, but just feel. Bringing that attention inward. Inhale, take your hands down, out and up. Exhale, swan dive, straight spine. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, plank. Now for the remainder of the class, you have an option to take knees down, lie down, or chaturanga with an up dog. If you're going to be doing chaturanga, make sure when you come down that your shoulders do not go lower than your elbows. Very important. Keep a doming in your upper back as you exhale down and you inhale into up dog. Exhale, press into the palms, roll over the feet, downward facing dog. And we'll be here for 5 Ujjayi breaths. Inhale your right foot up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step in between your palms and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale to standing with a flat back. And exhale, fold right into your next sun salutation. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, plank. Your choice, knee down, lie down, or chaturanga to up dog. Exhaling and inhaling into your back bend. Maintaining length in the neck and spine. Contracting those abs. Engaging Mula Bandha. Press through your palms. And exhale, downward facing dog. Focus on having a straight spine. Nice adjustment, Alex. Inhale your left foot up and back. And bringing your knee to your nose. Step your foot in between your palms. And step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your hands down and up. Exhale to heart center. And we'll take another moment here. Again, tuning in to how you're feeling. Inhale, bring your hands down, out and up. Exhale, swan dive, straight spine. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale, bring your hands up. High lunge. We're going to be going into a sequence of flowing postures. You're welcome to take a vinyasa in between each one or to come to downward facing dog. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor, plank. Vinyasa, or we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot floats up and back. Bringing your knee to your nose, step it forward. Inhale, bring your hands up. High lunge. And exhale, bring your hands to the floor, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to standing. Pressing into those feet, using your leg and glute muscles to bring you to standing. Inhale, hands up and overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back. Inhale, plant your left palm. Allow your right palm to float up into a gentle twist. Exhale, bring your hand back down. Plank, vinyasa of your choice or downward facing dog. Inhaling on your backward bend and exhaling into down dog. Inhale, right foot floats up and back. Oh. Nope, left foot floats up and back. And bring your knee to nose. Step the foot in between the hands. Plant the right palm. Allow your left hand to float as you come into a gentle twist. Press into that back foot, into the front foot, and into your palm on the floor. Almost like a perfect tripod. And exhale, allow that left hand to come to the floor and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, bring your hands down, out and up. Exhale, swan dive, straight spine. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. So you might want to step your foot actually a little bit closer in. And we're going to turn our right foot to about a 45-degree angle. Perfect. Feet on separate train tracks. Keeping a slight bend in the front knee, come to standing. We're going to bring our hands behind our back to opposite elbows. Begin to straighten that front leg and bend. Fold into your pyramid. Inhale, find length in the posture. Exhale, fold. Inhale, find length. And exhale, gently releasing your hands to the floor. We'll come to plank. Take a breath here. And vinyasa of your choice or downward facing dog. Exhaling to lower. Inhaling into your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot floats up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot in between your hands. Now we're going to find the same postures we did on the other side, so you probably want to step your back foot up a little bit. Pressing that front foot to come to standing on an inhale. Behind the back, hands to opposite elbows, opening up that chest and shoulders. Hands straightening that front leg. Start to fold, finding a deep stretch in the hamstrings. Nice. Inhaling, finding length in the spine, and exhaling, fold. Really pressing that front foot into the floor, and the knife edge of your back foot into the floor. Trying to distribute weight more equally between both feet. Inhale, find length. Exhale, find depth. And releasing your hands to the floor. Then into that front leg, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale to standing, straight spine, pressing through the feet. Bring your hands to heart center on an exhale. Inhale, take your hands down, out and up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, same short step as before. We're coming to pyramid. Inhale, start to, you're going to want a block actually. Grab that too for demo. So we're finding that pyramid posture again. Straightening that front leg as much as we can. And you can always take a wider stance. And on an exhale, we're going to bring our right hand to our waist. And we're going to begin to twist. And this is a really subtle twist. And exhale. Move the block slightly to the side where you can reach it later. Plant the palms. Plank. Vinyasa of your choice or downward facing dog. Exhaling on the lower. Inhaling into your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot floats up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step forward. And bringing your block underneath your right arm. Step that right foot up a little bit, finding that angle like before. Straightening that front leg as much as you can. Inhale, find length to the spine. Bring your left hand to your left hip and twist. It's a very difficult twisting posture. Focus on sending those hips back, keeping length in the spine. That looks great. And exhale. Begin to unwind, bringing your block to the front of your mat and to the side, and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, flip. Inhale, bring your hands down, out and up. Pressing into those feet. And exhale, hands to heart center. If your attention has started to wander, gently tether it back to your breath. Next, we're going to take a quarter turn on our mat. Alex, I'm going to have you step to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to take a stance that's about 3 feet wide. The best way to measure it is to take your arms out horizontally and to see if your ankles are under your wrists. So you can take a much larger stance. Nice. And we're going to gently pigeon toe the feet inward. Bringing your hands to your hips, straight spine, fold forward. Prasarita. You can release into a comfortable forward fold. Activating your inner legs so that you're not just hanging out. It's a very active stretch. Inhale, find length in the spine. Nice. Can you find length right here? Ah, beautiful. And release. Inhale, press into the feet, firm up those inner legs, come back to standing. Coming onto the tips of your toes of your right foot. Turn that right foot out, aligning your feet so that you have a heel to arch alignment. The back foot has a slight angle inward. Bend into that front leg. Open your chest to the side. Allow your arms to extend outward. Warrior two. Allow that gaze to gently rest over your right palm. Checking to make sure that your right knee doesn't extend over your right ankle. Encouraging both hips to be opening externally, so rotating outward. And inhale, bring your hands up overhead. Straighten that right leg. Bring your feet to point the long edge of your mat. And we'll take the other side. Inhale, come to your left toes and turn them outward. And begin to bring your arms down as you bend into that left leg. Again, finding that heel to arch alignment. Noticing that this side might feel very different. Check to make sure that your left knee doesn't extend past your ankle. And reverse your gaze just to see what your back arm is doing. A lot of times we let our back arm sag or get into a funny position. It's like a little phantom arm. Bend slightly deeper into your left knee. Minding that ankle-knee relationship. And inhaling, bring your hands overhead and turn your left foot in. Inhale, come onto your right toes. And exhale, extend your arms, bend into that right leg. Warrior two. Exhale, begin to bring your right elbow inside of your right knee. Bringing your left arm overhead in a diagonal line, if it's comfortable for you. Coming to your Ujjayi breath, really pressing your elbow into your leg and your leg into your elbow. Pressing through the knife edge of your back foot. And inhale, begin to straighten that front leg. We're going to come into triangle. So finding a lot of strength in the side body. Ujjayi breath. And bending into that front knee, slight micro bend. Inhale back to your warrior two. You feeling okay? And inhale, hands overhead. Point those toes towards the long end of your mat. And we'll take the other side. Coming onto your left toes, pointing them to the short edge of your mat, and exhale, bending into your warrior two. If any of these arm positions are bothering your shoulders, go ahead, feel free to wiggle your arms out. Find a position that feels good. If it's something that's just challenging, find your Ujjayi breath. Exhale, begin to pivot your torso, bringing your left arm on the inside of your left knee. Right arm in a position that works for you. Encouraging that left thigh outward while simultaneously pressing it inward. Pressing into that front foot strongly, focusing on the knife edge of that back foot. And we're going to begin to straighten that front leg on an inhale for our triangle posture. So in triangle, we're really focusing on opening up the back body or the side body and finding a really nice twist. Pressing through both feet, allowing those hips to open. And exhale, start to find a bend in that front knee and come to your warrior two. Inhale, point those toes forward towards the long edge of your mat. Nice. And bring your hands to heart center. And exhale, let's come into a soft, or whatever kind of fold you need. And find a bend in those knees. Flat back, inhale back to standing. We're going to take our last standing posture. Coming onto the toes of your right foot. Turn your toes out one more time. Bending into that front knee, warrior two. Arms extend outward. Inhale, press into that front foot, straighten that leg for triangle, allow your hips to gently slide backward, reach that hand over, and rotate your torso. Now from here, we're going to float into a half moon. So if you'd like a block, bring it to the outside and to the edge of your right foot. So yours should be perfect balance. Now maintaining this openness in your body, can you step that back foot forward just a little bit? Nice. Now bend into that front leg, press into that foot, and just allow that back foot to gently rise. Nice. Beautiful, Alex. Yep, extend through that back foot, press through that front foot. Open up that side body. And you can hold this for as long as it serves you. And when you're ready, you can release back into warrior two. Ooh. And from warrior two, bring your hands to heart center. Wide-legged position. Now before we take the other side, go ahead and move your block to where you think you'll be needing it. Come to the toes of your right foot. Turning those toes forward, finding that heel to arch alignment. Exhale, bend into that front knee. Extend the arms. Warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Allow your hips to slide backward, bringing your torso up and over your left leg, and rotate your torso. Triangle. Finding that twist, that openness. Checking to make sure your block is where you need it. And take a slight step forward. Again, maintaining that openness. And exhale, pressing into that front foot. Allow your back foot to rise. Can I give you an adjustment?
Mm-hmm.
Allow this. Nice. I think it might serve you to move your block a little bit up. Yes. Beautiful, Alex. Nice. Can you raise this up? Can you press through this heel? Lovely. And when you're ready, you can release into warrior two. And come to your wide-legged position. And step or hop your feet together. And we'll take a quarter turn to face the front of our mat. One last vinyasa to get us to the floor. Inhale, take your hands down, out and up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. And from our halfway lift, let's go ahead and just come straight into a yogi squat. And gently press the elbows into the knees, and the knees into the elbows. And find a little bit of movement here. Just breathing on your own. Come into that Ujjayi breath. Now from your yogi squat, you can kind of just plop onto the ground on your butt, or you can release to your knees and come down. Whatever works for you. Bringing your soles of your feet to the floor. Extend your arms out in front of you. Begin to release to the floor, vertebra by vertebra. Walk your feet in so that your ankles are as close to your sitting bones as they can be. Bring your arms, they're often called cactus arms, so your elbows are pointing to the ground, yes, and your fingertips are pointing up. Press into those elbows, press into your shoulder blades, finding a doming in your chest. Pull your feet in towards you without actually moving them, finding traction. And inhale, allow your sitting bones to rise towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Really pressing into those shoulders, those elbows as you rise. Inhale, lower. Sorry, exhale, lower. Inhale, rise, and this time we're going to hold it. Now, if a restorative bridge is what you need today, you can go ahead and place your block underneath your sacrum. Either way, come to your Ujjayi breath here. Statically pulling your ankles towards your sitting bones. Bringing your thighs together as much as you can. Pressing through those elbows and shoulders. Then inhale, release. Bring your right knee up and towards you. And allow your right knee to fall outwards as your ankle crosses over your left thigh. Inhale, look up. Bring your left thigh towards you. and thread the needle. Yep. Getting a nice stretch in the hips as we wind down our practice. And find some ankle circles here on your left foot. Maintaining this shape with your legs, send your arms out as in a T, and bring the sole of your right foot to the floor. Exhaling into this twist. Ujjayi breath. Inhale, you have two options. You can either use your abs to bring your knees up in the same position, or you can unwind and come to center. And we're going to switch sides. Inhale into the stretch. And exhale, allow yourself to release. Circling the ankle. And bringing your arms out into a T. Exhale, bring the sole of your left foot to the floor. Inhale to center. And extend your legs out, preparing for Savasana. If there's any postures that you need to end your practice, now is the time to take them. And taking this time to close your practice, to release the Ujjayi breath, and come in to just a natural breathing rhythm. Releasing everything to the floor. Everything from your heels to your hips, your shoulders, and your head. allowing your arms and your legs to melt into the mat. Relaxing all of your muscles. Permitting your mind to stay quiet. Inhaling, taking your biggest breath of the day. And sighing it out. Beginning to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Bringing movement back into the body in whatever way is right for you. And when you're ready, rolling onto one side. Taking a moment here. And when you're ready, pressing yourself up to seated. And taking one last moment. And thanking yourself for coming to your mat today. Thank you very much for practicing with me. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.